Hello and welcome to day 22 of my 31 Days of Horror. I'm Joey Hollywood, and the movie I watched today was The Lady in White. I heard a lot of good things about this movie from a friend, and I saw a trailer, and it looked interesting. So I was like, hey, what the heck? I'll put it in this list of movies I'm going to cover this month. And the trailer I saw was pretty deceptive. The trailer I saw made it look like a little kid horror movie, like something like The Gate or People Under the Stairs, Monster Squad. It looked like that kind of movie to me. But it really is a coming-of-age film first and a ghost story horror movie second. There is a very wondrous feeling, and the horror elements are very, very light. The plot of the movie revolves around a little kid basically becoming an adult much quicker than he really should be. He had a traumatic experience in a closed down school, and it's caused him to see the world in a different light. While he was there, he saw a ghost of a little girl being murdered. And the plot of the movie revolves around this little kid kind of discovering who the murderer is. And despite having a lot of kids, despite being about kids, there are some really adult elements like racism, witch hunting someone that is wrongfully accused, and pedophilia, although it flat out says that there's pedophilia going on, but when there's these flashback scenes, it looks like the guy is simply killing the kids and throwing them away. And I can understand why they wouldn't show the pedophilia part, but it's like, oh yeah, he's molesting them. And then you don't see that. You see the whole murder happen from beginning to end, and there's none of that. So I thought that was kind of weird. I was like, well, why didn't they just pull a Freddy Krueger and just call him a child murderer instead of a instead of just directly saying he's molesting the children? But I don't know. I probably made this film sound a lot darker than it is. It's about as dark as, say, Stand By Me. You know how Stand By Me gets really dark towards the end? This movie kind of follows that pattern. It gets progressively darker as it goes on, but it still has that childlike look on the world. I like this movie. It doesn't really fit in with the horror aspect of my 31 Days of Horror, but if you get a hold of this movie, I recommend checking it out. It's decent. Although if you're looking for a kid horror movie, like something like The Gate or Monster Squad, this is not, I would not categorize this movie in there. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow in day 23 of my 31 Days of Horror.